Coming right up on Good Taste.
I love it.
This new steakhouse is raising the bar for all restaurants.
The food is unmatched.
And I think you hit it on all notes.
This is very good.
If you want to impress someone,
This is where you need to go.
then
That is really delicious.
some people are just destined to become chefs.
He's a fabulous chef.
The stories behind your favorite chefs might surprise you.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, our favorite pitmaster shows us how to smoke chicken like a pro.
This is one of the best tips you've given us that I use all the time.
Then, rapper Bun B shares his recipe for success.
Hope you packed your appetite. Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. Isn't it wild what you can pull off when you set your sights really high, when you dream big? Well, out of the blue, a bright idea led to this stunning steakhouse, and it's making lots of dreams come true. So grab a seat and get ready for a one-of-a-kind Texas night out.
It's the toast of the town. A feast for your eyes and your appetite.
The food is unmatched.
Delicious food, incredible service.
San Antonio's Blue Prime Steakhouse is turning heads and rewriting the rules on what a steakhouse can be.
If you're looking for an experience that is very elevated and a little escape from reality, this is where you need to go.
Featuring prime cuts, dry aged in-house, melt in your mouth buttery wagyu, fresh seafood, and house-made pasta. Every bite here is a little taste of luxury.
This is very good.
Dining at Blue's is indulgence at its best. The show-stopping sapphire blue ambiance is remarkable, a setting that elevates every bite.
This is a beautiful, beautiful steakhouse. I would imagine when people walk in, you see a lot of eyes open wide, right?
We tried to develop the awe factor, and it seems like we achieved it very well.
You over-excelled.
Thank you.
Tell me about that ceiling.
The ceiling we had shipped in, it's made out of a resin, a blue resin.
Well, it's just stunning. It really does. It looks like giant skylights with glass on top.
From the warm, butter-soaked welcome bread to the luxurious spaghettini with shaved white truffle or the decadent miso-glazed sea bass, the dishes that come out of this giant scratch kitchen are in a league of their own.
That's fabulous.
Wayne Dedmar is the visionary behind Blue, but he says it's the talented team that makes it shine. Starting with a chef who was named Food & Wine's best new chef in Mexico in 2020.
He's been all over. He's trained in Spain, Portugal, different areas, so he has a great, great resume and trained under some of the best chefs in the world.
Building award-winning teams is nothing new for Wayne. On his very first venture into horse racing, his team turned a long-shot horse into a champion.
We bought a very inexpensive racehorse, and he ended up winning the Breeders' Cup and some very good races afterwards.
Your
So,
first horse.
first horse.
Once you win something like that, I would think winning gets in your blood, right?
Well, it absolutely does. We got the horse. What our thing was to assemble a team, a winning team, and we did. That's what we do here.
You dream big
Yes.
and over-deliver.
Yes, that's correct.
And I think you hit it on all notes.
He sure did. Even the size of this restaurant is over the top.
The kitchen at Blue is one of the biggest in the city. There's some 4,000 square feet here, and this thing goes on and on and on. It's huge.
The menu at Blue has a nice variety of options. The colorful wedge salad is almost too pretty to eat. And the melt-in-your-mouth pork belly? It's a dish you'll crave long after it's gone.
Delicious, absolutely, yes.
The culinary creator behind all these bites is award-winning chef Alan Lee.
What we're trying to do is to put our passion and all the good vibes into a dish.
I love that.
One of Alan's favorite dishes is the blackened scallops. The secret to these star scallops is the macadamia nut gremolata, a flavor explosion with toasted macadamias, shallots, orange, lemon, parsley, and chives. He even whips up a second creamy version with mayo for good measure.
How are you liking it so far?
I'm loving it. I'm just sitting back enjoying all these aromas.
There you
They're
go.
great.
Roasted carrot puree and homemade sushi rice crackers add some flair.
I'm always thinking about wowing our guests. I try to give them a surprise, you know. Cheers.
I love it. It's fabulous. It really is.
If you're looking for a wine adventure, you've come to the right place.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's nice.
I have a real passion to introduce new wines to people. However, I would like to have comfortable staples that people understand and know.
At Blue, indulgence reigns supreme.
Amazing restaurant. I mean, as far as high scale steakhouse, you're not gonna find a better one in San Antonio.
But at the end of the day, I think it's about a dining experience. And guests go out to have a meal, but not every time they have a dining experience, and we want to provide that for them.
It makes all the difference in the world, right?
Absolutely.
It is the perfect place to enjoy the moment, for sure.
A night out at Blue lingers long after the last bite.
Calling all air fryer fans. We are in the Goya kitchens right now with the executive chef Fernando Deza making a super healthy, super easy dish using an air fryer.
That's true. I was this weekend playing with food in my house and I thought, you know what, why not making an easy recipe for Tanji
Love
using
that.
our Goya ingredients with a lot of flavor and also easy with the air fryer.
Yeah.
Okay, so to start, what we did is we got some chicken breast in it, Goya adobo for
Good
extra.
on everything.
Add a little more flavoring, which is I add the Goya sazon, some paprika, some garlic powder.
Got lots of flavor going on.
Oh yeah. Onion powder, some Goya mayonnaise, Goya tomato paste, and some fresh lemon, fresh herbs from the garden. And we're just gonna mix everything together. So it's already marinated.
All right.
Chicken's marinade smells so good. And now we're gonna make the skewers. So now we're gonna preheat the air fryer at 375 degrees. Now we're gonna do the glaze. Goya lemon juice, paprika, fresh parsley, little sabor, a little Goya adobo with pepper, and melted butter. Mix all together, just like that. We're gonna brush the skewers for another layer of flavor. Yeah, simple and delicious.
Beautiful. So healthy and so easy. Right out of
Enjoy-
the air
And
fryer.
enjoy at home with the family.
I love it. Recipe online. Thank you. Those chicken skewers were delicious. Still to come.
Some restaurants are just meant to be.
If either one of us would have been really bad at basketball, this restaurant would never have happened.
How fate can lead to fantastic food. Next.
Get social with us. Follow us on Instagram at Goodtaste TV. Cisco, at the heart of food and service.
Behind every great chef, there's often an unexpected backstory. Up next, these Texas chefs didn't start in the kitchen, but chance meetings and leaps of faith led them right to it. 2 restaurants, 2 twists of fate, and 1 delicious journey.
First up, we're headed to one of Houston's most beloved restaurants, Jonathan's The Rub.
Food's phenomenal, it really is.
He's a fabulous chef. The food is wonderful.
He is Jonathan Levine, the chef behind The Rub, a man who started out with a career on Wall Street trading commodities. He got his master's in international management, but 3 years later, he took one giant leap of faith to the culinary world.
So you're self-taught?
Self-taught, owning from behind the line for almost 30 years now. So having a lot of fun.
Jonathan's natural talent shines in dishes like his cheesy bone-in veal parmesan, ahi tuna ceviche, the juicy rub burger, and mouth-watering filet mignon. His carefully curated base rubs pack a punch into every bite.
Problem is you eat too much. It's too much food.
Looks like trading stocks for steaks was Jonathan's best investment yet.
Well, I think you found your forte.
And boy, are we glad he did. Next up, we're posting up at a San Antonio Star, dishing out serious flavor in every bite. Brace yourself for mouth-watering brisket. But go ahead and leave tradition at the door.
I love the spice with the smoke.
Yeah, it's kind of different, I think.
It's all about the curry. You would never think it works, but it works.
It sure does. Curry Boys Barbecue puts a Southeast Asian curry twist on South Texas barbecue.
That is really delicious. Oh my God.
Thank you, Tanji. Thank you.
But before there was barbecue, there was basketball. Sean Wynn and Andrew Ho met over a pickup game at UT. After graduation, Sean took a suit job out east.
In 2013, I moved to Thailand to be an English teacher.
Then to the streets of Saigon, where Andrew learned to make curry like a local.
I flew out to Saigon to hang out with him. One night it was like 3 a.m. and then he was like, Sean, is this ever gonna happen? I was like, I feel like we can do this. And so literally like 3 months later, I moved to San Antonio and we were doing pop-ups all around San Antonio.
Wow. They started with Pinch Boil House. Then they teamed up with pitmaster Andrew Samia. That's when Curry Boys Barbecue was born.
When I had it the first time at the pop-up, I was like, oh my gosh, this is really good.
We're onto something.
These guys build serious flavor with fresh aromatics, mixed with rich coconut cream for a flavor so fun, it'll have you dancing in your seat.
Oh yeah.
It's good stuff, huh?
Who would have thought you could pair brisket with curry?
That's a winner, I think. That's my favorite dish for sure.
I love it.
And to think, all this great food started on a basketball court.
The running joke was, if either one of us would have been really bad at basketball, this restaurant would never have happened.
No friendship.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you haven't tried it yet, you better hurry.
Get here.
Come and try it.
Because like a lot of great Texas eateries, Curry Boys is open till they sell out. And believe me, food this good is going fast.
It's wine time. When I look for wine finds for you all, I'm always looking for the best wine for the best price. So today I'm going to start with a rosé. Now we usually think of rosés as a summer wine, but actually they're a fantastic wine for anything that comes off your grill. Say hello to the Bun Romance from the French Mediterranean. This one is going to be crisp, dry, with just the right amount of strawberry and maybe a few peachy notes. You can pair this with grilled chicken, a grilled flat iron, yes, even fajitas. The Bun Romance Rosé is about $13 a bottle. Up next, a wonderful Grenache blend from Spain. This is the Tinto Sobre Lías. I am a huge Grenache fan. They pair so beautifully with food. This wine is perfect for roasted meats and anything that comes off the grill. Beef, chicken, pork, you name it. This wine can take it all on. The Tinto Sobre Lías is about $10 a bottle. Up next, another great wine if you're grilling this season. The Santa Julia Mountain Blend from Argentina. This is a smooth, juicy Tempranillo Cab Franc blend. You're going to taste plums, bean cherries, and a hint of white pepper. This wine makes me think of an Argentinian open fire grill. The Santa Julia Mountain Blend is about $13 a bottle. As always, I found all these wines right here at my H-E-B.
Coming up, no matter how you slice it, if you follow these tips, your taste buds will thank you.
We're slicing and dicing smoky goodness next.
We love to share good taste,
Head to our website at goodtaste.tv, where you'll find delicious recipes from top chefs, my latest wine finds, and restaurant recommendations. Plus, you can see all our episodes right here. Don't forget, sign up for our newsletter while you're there. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. Welcome to the barbecue capital of Texas. We're in Lockhart at the original Black's Barbecue with the fourth pitmaster Barrett Black. Fourth!
That's right.
You're known for your brisket, and your brisket is phenomenal. But my favorite thing when I come here is the chicken.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the most underrated thing on our menu. It's Norma Jean, my grandmother's favorite. It's definitely a winner.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
So you're going to give us some tips.
Yeah, the biggest thing is breaking it down. We like to cook not a whole chicken, but break it down in half. Key is you flip it over and you find the backbone. You can kind of feel it through there and kind of see those lines. And then you just want to, of course, keep your fingers safe. That's the number one thing. But I just kind of like score a line just to kind of figure out where am I going. You know, it cuts through really easy, you know, at the ribs. And then once you get kind of down to the leg bones, it gets a little bit harder. So I just make sure my finger's out of the way and I just give it a few taps. Now we're going to unfold it. We're going to push it down just a little bit. We've already broken that breastbone a little bit.
Okay.
And then the safest, easiest way is you push it down like that. And now we have the cutting board to work with.
Ah!
So now we can really get some pressure behind it, be nice and safe. And then we have the backbone taken out. Make yourself a nice line, kind of score it, and then same thing, right through the middle. And then that's the quickest, easiest way to cut it in half. So we got a nice, beautiful half chicken.
Yeah, perfect.
So next is building the flavor. Our biggest flavor is the smoke, but other than that, it's salt and pepper, and we have a little bit of red pepper. And so I take some of our rub, table salt, and we're gonna just make a little pocket underneath the skin.
This is one of the best tips you've given us that I use all the time.
We're gonna put some on the outside as well. Get a nice sharp fork, poke a few holes there. So we've got this beautiful chicken half that's smoked for about 3 hours or so. First, cut this half into quarters. The easiest way to separate the thigh from the leg is I turn it over and I get parallel with the leg bone right there.
Wow, thank you. Cheers. Yum. Ooh. So juicy. It's
Juicy, flavorful, smoky.
We've got all the steps and expert tips online. So have you tuned in yet to our new podcast on YouTube called Good Taste for the Soul? We take on some fascinating topics and we meet some intriguing people. People that are easy to like. Something about their smile, maybe a sparkle in their eyes. Something you can't quite put your finger on. More times than not, when I get to know them better, I discover their joy and love of life comes from inside, an inner peace that comes from one place. On a recent episode of Good Taste for the Soul, I interviewed popular rapper Bun B. Houstonians love his famous Trill burgers, and so do I. But there's something about him that's so likable, a genuineness, a kindness. No surprise that Bun B credits a higher power.
Having a connection to a higher power, by design, makes you live a more selfless life. I've been given so many great things in life through my career, my travels. I've seen so much, I've done so much, I've met so many great people, and I just can't believe that that's all on me, right? Like I'm an okay guy, I'm cool to be around, but there are things that have happened in my life where it has to be someone else or something else pulling those strings together. And I believe that. I believe not only is there a higher power guiding me, but I believe also that there's ancestral power behind what I do and what I represent. And I keep those things in mind when I move through this world. I want to be the best representation of myself that I can be, so that when people see me, if they don't see many people like me, that they can have a better understanding of people like me. And for those that know me, that they can see a truer sense of who I am. And I try to be as consistent as possible. I try to be the same person no matter when or where people see me or meet me. And having a very strong spiritual base, keeping me centered, really doesn't allow for a lot of room to be a different version of myself.
I like what he said there. Who doesn't want to be the best version of themselves? Sometimes it's easier said than done. The good news is we don't have to try alone. All we have to do is ask.
When in Houston, the Good Taste team stays at the Houstonian Hotel, Club and Spa and dines at Tribute Restaurant, where chefs create authentic cuisine and live fire dishes from Texas, Louisiana, and Mexico. The 27-acre resort in the Galleria area is perfect for weekend getaways or corporate events.
Craving more good taste? Log on to goodtaste.tv for a giant list of restaurants to choose from. Also, that's where you'll get the recipes from today's show. Don't forget, Good Taste now has a podcast. Head to our YouTube channel at Good Taste with Tanji, subscribe, and click those notifications on. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. We'll see you right back here next week. Cheers to good taste. Everybody good? Claps we got? Okay. And 3, 2.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. I don't know if you were smelling
Deep breaths, lots of oxygen.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were smelling barbecue.
I'm good at bloopers.
Okay.